Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry for the pick product, James Conner. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to Conner. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Murray. Forced out left. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Gonna work Conner in the middle here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he's in! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Commanders nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. On the run to the right. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The tackle made.
On play action, Daniels hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Okay,
3rd and 10.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Deputy Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Washington.
Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Look at the middle. He's got Ertz. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
That's another Washington.
Here's a design run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He's got his big tight end. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a top ball game.
That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return is Greg Gort. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Rush to his left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Oh, 2nd and inches. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
They put Ryman in motion. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Commanders 8.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Samuel, going to see what he can do. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Ready? 19, Tiger. Ready?
Here's the option, running right. And he'll give it up on the pitch. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Ja'Cory Brasky-Merritt, touchdown, Washington. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. It's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They put Ryman in motion. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one is complete to McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. They put Wilson in motion. Now a second down throw from Murray. You'll fire one deep for Harrison.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They put Wilson in motion. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 3rd and 6. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. From the shotgun, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
A gain of 18 on the play.
To throw again is Murray. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing again is Murray. At the top, it's James Conner. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because
to throw is Daniels. He runs with it, and he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
18, pioneer.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Rolling right, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Washington, first down.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Inside the 20. And he will score. Zay Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So, Murray and the Cardinals come to the line. They'll try to add 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Bush.
He'll look to throw. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. Crazy. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start with an option. On throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He's got it! And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58. Daniels now on 1st down. One complete to Jalen Lane. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, this is Eckler. Good blocking, and he's in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
To kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Murray now on 2nd down. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Working his way out left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try to work the screen with Connor. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. What about that? Out of bounds inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. It's a designed run for Murray. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So a big play coming here for the Cardinals, who will
conversion.
working from the shotgun.
Commanders 30.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He's going to look not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. On first down, the drive begins with Connor. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Coach.
Now Murray to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
A first down there on a pickup of 17. Running here is Connor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. On play action, Murray. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. Escaping to his left. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On the zone read, given to Connor. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. Oh, a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. Inside the 40. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this.
And he is in. The call works. And they're going to walk off a winner. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
If you haven't already, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to a goal of 500 subscribers. It's much appreciated. I'm getting ready to end this live stream. I'm going to start another one in a minute.